The air buzzed with anticipation as our plane touched down at Incheon International Airport. Excitement bubbled inside me. The journey had been long, but the thrill of finally arriving in Korea made every hour worth it. I glanced around the cabin, seeing the same eager expressions on the faces of other passengers. We were finally in Korea, the land of K-pop, kimchi, and centuries-old traditions. It felt surreal to be here, a place we had only seen in pictures and videos.
My boyfriend, let's call him Junho, grinned at me, his eyes sparkling with adventure. He had always been the more adventurous one, always pushing us to explore new places and try new things. This trip was his idea, and I was so glad he convinced me to come along. We had dreamed of this trip for so long. Countless nights spent planning, researching, and imagining what it would be like. And now, it was finally happening. We were here, ready to embark on our Korean adventure. Now, it was finally happening. The months of saving and planning had paid off. We were about to experience a new culture, new food, and new experiences.
Stepping off the plane, we were greeted by the bustling energy of the airport. The sheer size of Incheon International was overwhelming, but in the best way possible. It was a gateway to a world of possibilities. Signs in Korean characters, the aroma of unfamiliar spices, the sound of a language we barely understood. Everything felt excitingly foreign. It was a sensory overload, but we loved every second of it.
We navigated through the crowds, eager to begin our Korean adventure. The airport was a microcosm of the country itself, busy, vibrant, and full of life. We couldn't wait to see what lay beyond its doors. Our first order of business: Korean food, of course. We had heard so much about the incredible cuisine and couldn't wait to try it for ourselves.
We found a small restaurant tucked away in a corner of the airport. It was cozy and inviting, with the delicious aroma of food wafting through the air. The menu was filled with dishes we had only seen in dramas. It was like stepping into one of our favorite shows. We could hardly contain our excitement as we looked through the options. We ordered bibimbap and kimchi jjigae, our mouths watering in anticipation. The food arrived quickly, and it looked even better than we had imagined.
The first bite was pure bliss. The flavors were unlike anything we had ever tasted before. It was a perfect blend of spices, textures, and aromas. The flavors were bold and spicy, a delicious symphony in our mouths. Each bite was a new adventure, a new discovery of taste. We devoured every last morsel, our hearts and stomachs full. It was the perfect start to our trip, and we couldn't wait to see what else Korea had in store for us. Korea, we were ready for you. With full hearts and even fuller stomachs, we stepped out of the airport, ready to explore everything this amazing country had to offer. From the bustling streets of Seoul to the serene temples in the countryside, we were ready to experience it all.
Our first full day in Seoul began in Myeongdong, a shopper's paradise. This bustling district is renowned for its vibrant atmosphere and endless shopping opportunities. From the moment we stepped into Myeongdong, we were greeted by a whirlwind of activity and excitement. The streets were a vibrant explosion of color and sound. Neon signs flashed above us, advertising everything from the latest fashion trends to delicious street food. The energy was palpable, and it was impossible not to get caught up in the excitement. Street vendors called out their wares, each one more enticing than the last. They sold everything from trendy clothing and accessories to unique souvenirs and trinkets. The vendors' enthusiastic calls added to the lively atmosphere, making it feel like a never-ending festival. K-pop music blared from every storefront, creating a dynamic soundtrack for our shopping adventure. The catchy tunes and upbeat rhythms made us want to dance as we explored the area. It was like being in a music video, with the vibrant streets as our stage, and the aroma of street food filled the air. The tantalizing sense of grilled meats, sweet pastries, and spicy dishes wafted through the streets, making our mouths water. We couldn't resist stopping at several food stalls to sample the local delicacies. It was sensory overload in the best possible way. Every corner we turned revealed something new and exciting, from colorful displays of merchandise to the cheerful chatter of fellow shoppers. Myeongdong truly lived up to its reputation as a shopper's paradise.
Myeongdong is a haven for beauty lovers. The district is famous for its extensive selection of skincare and cosmetic products, attracting beauty enthusiasts from all over the world. We were eager to explore the many beauty shops and discover the latest trends in Korean skincare. We wandered through countless shops, marveling at the rows upon rows of skincare products and cosmetics. Each store was a treasure trove of beauty items, from luxurious creams and serums to innovative face masks and makeup. It was a beauty wonderland, and we couldn't wait to try everything. Sheet masks, serums, essences. It was a beauty wonderland. The variety was astounding, and we found ourselves getting lost in the endless options. Each product promised to deliver glowing, youthful skin, and we were eager to see the results for ourselves. The allure of Korean beauty products is undeniable. Known for their high quality and innovative formulations, these products have gained a global following. We couldn't resist picking up a few items to add to our skincare routines.
Junho even let me try on some colorful face masks. We had a blast experimenting with different masks, each one more fun and vibrant than the last. It was a playful and memorable experience that added to the joy of our day. We laughed at each other's reflections. The masks made us look like characters from a comic book, and we couldn't stop giggling at our silly appearances. It was a lighthearted moment that brought us even closer together.
Of course, no trip to Myeongdong is complete without indulging in street food. The district is famous for its diverse and delicious street food offerings, and we were determined to try as many as possible. We sampled everything from tteokbokki, spicy rice cakes, to hotteok, sweet pancakes. Each dish was a delightful explosion of flavors, and we savored every bite. The street food in Myeongdong is a culinary adventure in itself, and we couldn't get enough. Each bite was a burst of flavor. The combination of sweet, spicy, and savory tastes was simply irresistible. We found ourselves going back for seconds, eager to experience the unique and delicious flavors once more.
We even tried silkworm pupae, a local delicacy. It was definitely an acquired taste, but we were glad to have experienced it. Trying new and unusual foods is all part of the adventure, and this was no exception. Let's just say it was an experience. The texture and flavor were unlike anything we had ever tried before. It was a memorable moment that added to the richness of our culinary journey in Myeongdong.
As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the city, we knew it was time to leave Myeongdong. The district transformed into a magical wonderland as the city lights began to twinkle. It was a beautiful and serene end to an exhilarating day.
The air was crisp and fresh, filled with the scent of pine and blooming flowers, making us feel instantly rejuvenated. It felt like we had entered a fairy tale. The island's beauty was almost surreal, with its perfectly manicured gardens, whimsical sculptures, and charming pathways. Every corner of Nami Island seemed to tell a story, inviting us to explore and discover its hidden treasures.
We rented bicycles and spent the afternoon cycling along the island's many paths, enjoying the fresh air and the stunning scenery. The tree-lined paths provided a canopy of shade, making our ride comfortable and pleasant. We cycled past serene lakes, quaint bridges, and open meadows, each scene more picturesque than the last. We stopped to admire the iconic Winter Sonata statues, recreating our favorite scenes from the drama. These statues were a tribute to the love story that had captured the hearts of so many, and standing before them, we felt a deep connection to the characters and their journey.
Juno even serenaded me with the drama's theme song, much to the amusement of passers-by. His voice echoed through the trees, blending with the sounds of nature, creating a moment that felt both intimate and grand. It was a spontaneous act of love that added a personal touch to our visit.
Nami Island is also home to a variety of animals, including ostriches, rabbits, and squirrels. These animals roamed freely, adding to the island's charm and making it feel like a living, breathing fairy tale. We watched as children giggled with delight, chasing after the rabbits and marveling at the ostriches. We spent some time feeding the friendly squirrels, their tiny paws reaching out for the nuts in our hands. The squirrels were surprisingly tame, approaching us without hesitation and eagerly accepting our offerings. It was a simple yet heartwarming experience that brought us closer to nature. It was a heartwarming experience. The joy of interacting with these gentle creatures reminded us of the simple pleasures in life and the importance of cherishing these moments.
As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the island, we boarded the ferry back to the mainland. The sky was painted in hues of orange, pink, and purple, reflecting off the water and creating a breathtaking view. The ferry ride back was a time for reflection, as we held hands and watched the island slowly disappear from view. Nami Island had been a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of the city,